What's up? It's Joey. There were many physical and mental factors that played into my weight loss success. Today I'm going to talk about just one of the mindset flips that I made that helped me succeed in my weight loss journey. Now, this is also going to help you succeed anywhere at in life. If you want to be an entrepreneur and be a millionaire, this will help you be a millionaire. If you want to be a successful doctor in school or a successful lawyer and you want to be the best at your firm or you want to do whatever, you want to be the most successful, this is going to help you. So let me ask you something. Have you ever hopped in the car without a destination in mind? Have you ever shot an arrow or a gun with no target? Chances are probably not. When you got in the car, you knew exactly where you wanted to go before you even grabbed your keys. So in this video, we're going to be talking about vision statements. So what is a vision statement? A vision statement is simply just a statement that you have after you have made a vision, a course for your life, and you are making a statement to yourself based off of all the information that you know you want out of life that is going to be the ideal statement for you, your life, and your goals. Now you might be asking, why is a vision statement important? Well, have you ever written out a vision statement or a plan for your life? If you've never strategically written out a plan for your life, how do you expect to get what you want out of life? You think just doing what you think on the top of your head is going to get you there? Do you think just hoping that it's going to come in or praying that it's going to come into your life is going to get you what you want? Probably not. Every success, whether it's a financially successful person or the president of the United States, everyone has had a goal in mind and they've written it out. They've had a strategic plan to get them to where they want to be. And that's why they're successful. So before I jump into this, I want to make sure that you have a pen and paper ready and that you have 20 to 30 minutes after this video to set aside so that you can work on your own vision statement, because if you do not write out a plan for your life, you will have a drastically less chance of reaching whatever goal or whatever success that you want out of life. So this is simply just creating a roadmap, putting your ideas onto paper so that you know exactly step by step what you want out of your life. So the very first thing you need to do is identify what your passions are, what your goals are, what do you want out of life. Right behind me, I have an example that I've made because it's not my vision statement, simply because I do not feel comfortable disclosing my information about my life and the goals that I have out into the world. However, I'll tell you right now that my goals and my vision statement go far beyond what this example represents. This example is if my vision statement, if my goal in life was to become the president of the United States. First thing we're gonna do is ask ourselves a few questions and then answer these questions based off of what we want, what our goal is. And then at the very end, we're gonna use these questions and this information to write our vision statement. The very first thing you need to analyze and go over with yourself is, what life do I want to have lived by 20 years old, 30 years old, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80 years old. So what life do I want to have lived by 20 years old? Well, I've already passed 20 years old, so I really can't do much about that. So what I recommend that you do is write out the life that you've already lived until that age. Let's say you're 55 years old. So for 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, write out everything that you did. Explain your life through those days. That way you have a physical image of what you've already done in your life, and in that way you can see, wow, I have not done anything to get closer to my goal, or wow, I've done a lot in my lifetime I had no idea I had actually accomplished. So for this example, what I put for 20 is fun. I had fun, I was discovering myself, and I was discovering the world, and I was curious. In between 20 and 30, I had discovered my passion. I had gone through education, so school, college, whatever kind of education, and I had gotten some experience. And I've also taken local office success. So what does that mean? Remember, my goal is to become the president of the United States. So I've taken local office success by my 30s. Now I'm only 21, and this is just an example. I don't actually want to be the president of the United States, but if I did, and I'm 21, by the time I'm 30, I want to look back at my life and say, I've discovered my passion, I want to be the president, that's my passion. And I've gone through school, I've gone through some experience, I've lived in the real world for a while, I'm 30 years old, and I've taken local office success. Now that could be governor. I'm governor by 30 years old, governor of California, governor of Rhode Island, whatever state you're in. By 40, I started a family. I established a career. I have national office success. Now this could be secretary or a congressman or something. I've gone up and scaled up to a national level. By the time I'm 40 years old, I want to say that I've done this. Now, by 50 years old, I would have had my first term as President of the United States. And I want to say that I've begun sovereign and domestic peace. By 60 years old, I have already had a successful second term. I have successful kids that I have taught to be successful just like I have. I have also taught and brought up the next President of the United States. Because when I am no longer president, someone's going to take over this country, and I want to make sure as previous president that they take over as well on a successful note. By 70 years old, I want to be able to say that I can teach the new generation. I want to teach the new generation to be successful, to pick up where I left off. Finally, by 80 years old, I want to watch the seed that I planted on this earth, all this success, everything that I've ever done on this earth, I want to watch that seed grow. And I just want to relax. I'm 80, I'm getting to 80. If I ever make it to 80, I want to relax and just enjoy life. Now that's the very first question. The second question we want to ask, what kind of people do I want to be surrounded by? I want to be surrounded by entrepreneurs, success-driven people, people who have similar goals, values, and morals that I have. And then finally, I want to be surrounded by people who make me better. I don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of druggies and people who are going to bring me down. I want to be surrounded by people who are better than me and that are going to bring me up. Once we answer this question, make sure to go in depth with all of these questions. Write out as much info as you can for each of these questions. Third question is, what is the greatest thing that I can accomplish in my lifetime? So for this example, I put take lead of the world and pursue world peace and unity. So to me, if my goal is to become president of the United States, I want to take lead of the world, because when you're the president of the United States, you're not just the leader of the United States, you are a world leader. Now, if you're a leader of 7 to 8 billion people, you have to be one hell of a leader. Taking lead of the world and pursuing world peace and unity. The next question we want to ask, what do I personally want to change about the world? Avoid words like I want to do this and instead write I will do this. What do I want to change about the world? I will change the way that every human treats one another. Identify with yourself. What do you specifically want to change about the world that identifies with your goal? Because if you're not going to change anything about the world's not going to reward you with anything. If you're not doing anything to change the world, nothing's going to change and you're not going to get anywhere or anything. What can I contribute to the world that would make me proud? Now, personally, I was stuck on this question because I had a really hard time answering this question for personal reasons, but I was able to come to the conclusion that the things that make me most proud in this world is not my success, but the ability to help other people become successful. Just like I'm doing with my YouTube channel. I lost 110 pounds, but I'm not the most proud of that. I'm more proud of the people that I've helped lose 100 pounds. So what can I contribute to the world that would make me proud? I will contribute my efforts and resources to better mankind with the intent to bring all humans to unity. And this next question is very important because you need to think about yourself after you're dead. You need to think about yourself from other people's perspectives. This next question, how do I want to be remembered? How do I want people to talk about me at my funeral? How do I want people to talk about me years after I'm dead? I want to be remembered as a man who never gave up. I want to be remembered as a man who gave his whole life to better and further humankind. I want to be remembered as a respectful man who had very few enemies. I want to be remembered as a leader who inspires future generations to better the world. Now we're gonna jump into making a list of things that matter most to me. Health, mental health, spiritual health, physical health, family, cousins, moms, dads, children, wife, husband, family. Respect, giving respect to other people and earning other people's respect. Compassion, having compassion towards other beings, not just humans, but other beings, and earning compassion from other beings. And lastly, I put unity. I don't want people to be fighting against each other. I want them to come together and fight as one against universal problems that we all share as a human race. Now, after creating this list of things that matter most to me, we're gonna jump into what do I want or need from each of these things. So for health, I put well-rounded mind, body, and spirit. From my family, what do I want? What do I need? I need love. I need to earn my love from my kids, from my wife. I need to earn respect from my family. And kindness. We need to be kind to one another. Because if we have a broken family, if we have a broken home, how am I supposed to fix anything else in the world? Respect. I want to be able to earn respect from other people. Passion. What I want from compassion is respect and love from other people. And not just for me, but I want to give, and I want to see other people give more compassion towards one another. And lastly, unity. All beings work together as one. Right now, you guys know this more than ever, but politically, religiously, there are so many fights that we are fighting over, and in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It is human against human, and that is not what unity is. We are battling each other. We're not worrying about the real problems that we're having as a human race, as this world is getting deteriorated. We're fighting and worrying about the small things that we shouldn't be worrying about. If my vision for my life was to become the President of the United States, this would be a similar vision statement that I would write. But this is not for me personally, this is not mine. But this is just an example for you guys to understand. Write your ideal life statement, a statement that is ideal for your life personally and your goals. My vision in life is to lead our world to be more peaceful, have more compassion towards all beings, and bring all humans closer to unity so that we can work as one human race to better every individual, discover and explore undiscovered, and advance our civilization to better our universe. I will do this by devoting my life towards studying and developing myself as a leader to become the President of the United States. When I become the President, I will blank, 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 blank. Guys, I cannot tell you how important this is. If you do not have a roadmap to where you want to be in life, you are going to aimlessly be working for someone else. You're not going to have any goals, or whatever dreams and goals you have are going to stay right here, and you're going to be sitting on your deathbed wishing you had done something different with the one opportunity that you were presented. The one opportunity. So you can keep things in your mind if you want. You can keep things as dreams, as aspirations, but if you put it on paper and have a roadmap and tell yourself, I want to be this, I want to do this, this is what I feel about the world, this is what I want to happen out of my life, then it's going to give you direction. If you've ever had a problem with direction or finding out what you want in life, this is your answer. This is your answer. Now, I wish I had better production quality for this type of video, and I know this is not my usual type of video, but unfortunately, I just do not have the funds to create anything better, so I did the best that I could to make this video. It took me a while to write this poster. So I hope you guys took something out of this video and realized just how important it is to make a roadmap for your life. Because remember what I said, if you'd never hop in the car and then just not know where you're going. You always say, oh, I need to go to the store, and then you get in your car and then you go to the store. So when you're living life, you don't just wake up every day and then just do, you don't just exist. No, you say, I'm waking up today, this is where I'm going. Am I going to take the right steps today to get to where I want to be? Otherwise, you're just going to be hopping in your car and driving and not having a destination. That doesn't make sense, but so many people, 99.9% of people on this earth live like that. And they wonder why they don't have what they want out of life. Because they didn't take the proper steps to get there. And this is one of the very first steps to getting what you want out of life. And this also helped me get what I want. So far, I've been able to manifest so many different things, and a 110-pound weight loss journey is just one of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and really seriously take this for real. I want to not only transform your body and not just lose fat, I want to transform your entire life and transform your mind, transform your spirit, and transform your body. I know it sounds kind of weird, kind of wacky, kind of out there, but if you think about it, the most successful people were never normal. So if you want to be normal, go ahead, unsubscribe, leave my channel, whatever. But if you want to be great, if you want to be successful, follow along because I want to take you there. As always, I love you guys so much. Make sure you come back for tomorrow's video. It's going to be dropping at 5 p.m. PST. I love you guys. Peace.